Ben is a WordTune Breed user. The rest of the office is not. Ben is a WordTune Breed user. The rest of the office is not.
Shut up and sit down.
Hello, gang. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. And we got the Dave as well. Yeah, we got the bionic hands in big screen Dave, haven't we? And
yeah, that is me.
yeah, welcome to the millennium. You're in HD now, Dave.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
just reflect on that epic moment, because you've realised two things this week. You've realised such a thing as online banking. You've realised that we can stream in HD, mate.
I know. I don't know which one's more scary.
Absolutely. So I'll do a quick hello from the chattykins here. In there we've got, let's have a looky-loo. We've got Athol McNichols saying, afternoon, both Colin and Dave, and whoever else pops into chat about the plastic and resin kits they're working on. I am within while woodwork dries out from a late night session painting. Oh, he's been painting pops in, Dave.
Oh, get him.
Days, eh? Tommy Walsh, innit, eh?
We got a late-night session painting skirting board, so he's on his hands and knees.
Absolutely. We got David in from Sprue and Glue. He says, happy to have you back, Colin and Dave. I all in chat. Hello, David. Nice to be back, mate. Again, apologies, folks, that I've been out of the loop, but real life got in the way yet again. But hey, we're back and we'll be on form. So yeah, so big wavy kins from David. John Alex Scale Modelling is in, says good morning. Hello, John. How you doing, geezer? Everyone's saying hello to John and Kevin, and
Hello, Kevin.
Pretty much it. The Bobbins is in. He says Sunday woobularity begins. Oh, I'll check my camera angle then, Dave, to make sure. Yeah, you don't want Festa's woobs on your screen. No.
So it could be woobanology.
Woobanology, Dave. That's a good word. Now I'm impressed with you for that.
I don't quite know where I dug that one from.
Can I have the real Dave back? Talking of him, there's a bloke called Model Maker Dave's Workshop in the chat, everyone. He says hello to
my doppelganger.
Hello, mate. Matthew Ward is in. Hello, Matthew, again. Nice to see you last night in the Zoom, mate. It was brilliant to have a chat with you. So everyone's saying hello to each other there. And, yeah, that's pretty much the chat done. Don't forget, folks, get it out of the way. If you'd like to support the channel and become a patron, head over to patreon.com/Festa67's Workshop, or you can click on the join button below, or you can click the $sign to do a super chat. It all helps support this channel, keep all of this coming your way, and keep some of these on the bench where we can entertain you all. A perk of becoming a patron and a channel member is you get to join the Zoom 24/7 off-air hangout, which also, being a channel member and a Patreon, gives you access to when I'm doing the Festa and Friends Friday Frolics. If you've got a webcam and a mic, you get a spot on the show. You can come and join us and say hello on air if you choose to do so. And there's more. If you want to save a few quid on your tabletop gaming needs, hit up Hobby Workshop in the corner there, one of my affiliates. You can save up to 25% off RRP from them, and also in the description there's one for Element Games. I haven't done the icon yet. And you can also hit them up and save up to 15 to 25% off. So there you go, folks. Ways of saving your money. Also, there's more. You can support the Airy Cornflake over at patreon.com/Model Maker Dave's Workshop. Because if I don't say that, he'll sit there and he'll sulk.
Oh, why? No, I won't.
Anyway, how you been, Dave? How's Mum?
Mum's fine. Mum's fine and dandy.
Absolutely. Max McGinn's in, sorry. Hello, strangers. Glad you're back, Cole. Hope you're feeling much better, mate. Max. Thank you very much, Max. Lovely, jubbly. Lovely to see you in. So Model Maker Mum, has she been gallivanting again, mate?
No, she's been sort of confined to barracks due to bad weather.
Oh, God, I can imagine the bottom lip.
Yeah, I think she's I think they're all planning to go for a coffee somewhere, so there's probably going to be chaos and shenanigans and God knows what going on. But yes,
Yeah.
otherwise, no, she's fine.
Out of interest, chatty folks, can you let me know that audio and video is coming through fine? That would be lovely, so that you can hear both me and Dave in nice crystal clear clarity.
Yes.
There you go. And for those that are wondering, I'm still doing the M4 A3E8 Riffield Sherman without interior. And since you last saw it, well, literally yesterday, it got painted and a bit of decaling done on it so that I can sit on the stream and do a bit of the old rubber tyreage on the wheels. And thank you, Panzer, for giving me a little bit of guidance on the wheels, mate. I made him stand up and get his armour book out last night, Dave. Oh, mate. Oh, the old man stretching noises. It was, yeah, if it hadn't have been on camera, I would have been worried that I had tuned into the wrong channel, mate.
Yeah. And kind of what happened on Match of the Day, so I heard.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, the phone prank. What are you up
Yeah,
to, mate?
I'm still working my way on the Skyline. I must admit, I haven't done very much at the bench at all since we took the break.
You're bad.
Well, yeah. I've had other things occupying my mind that I've had to get.
Oh, what's that, Dave? I don't know.
Like you don't know. So yes, I bought a new car.
Ooh,
The old one got put on the back of a low loader and taken away to some scrapyard wherever.
Yeah, the crusher of crushiness.
Yes, that's all done. So yeah, it was just getting that sorted out. Yeah, so we're all happy. We've now got a car that actually stays together and doesn't rattle.
Dave's got a new jalopy.
And just the other boring thing in life, going to work, you know.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know, but it's good to be back. It's good to be back amongst me mates. And yeah, and poor old Matthew, he got festered last night in the Zoom, Dave.
Oh no!
Yeah,
the poor child.
I may have suggested he go to Forge World and Bits of War, and yeah, suffice to say, big girl cuckoo noises were being made, mate.
Oh, are we talking about the same sort of cooing noises that a certain Sarge made when we introduced the universe?
Yeah, he proper got tucked up like a kipper, mate. My work was done within about 2 or 3 minutes, and the hangout was just erupting when you could hear him going, "Ooh, So his divorce papers are probably on the table. Keith says audio and video is fine. Hello, Keith. How you doing, mate? Welcome. Thank you. Very glad for that feedback, folks.
So, do we know how much damage was done on his credit card?
Well, he's typed in the chat, ooh, Forge Workshop. Yeah. I take it he's still married. I don't know whether he slept in a sleeping bag on the sofa or not. But yeah. So, yeah, bless. And Ross is in. Scale Model Ninja says hi to everyone. Hello, Ross. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Ross.
Nice to see you in. So, yeah. I'm having a bit of a lazy day today, Dave. I'm doing a bit of brush painting on me wheels, mate, because I can.
I don't blame you.
You know, but
days are good days.
Happy days, innit? But, yeah. So that's what I'm up to, and yeah. And again, you know, thanks to the Panzer for getting off his Harris and getting his book out, because I had one of them questions last night regarding these wheels, and yeah, I thought, who's the man you need to ask, Cole?
Well, yeah, he's got to be, isn't it?
Yeah. you know, and he gleefully was sat there rubbing his hands together, and it's like, yeah. And I thought that hand rub can mean anything of one or two things. One, he wants to rivet count something that he spotted. Or two, he knew that I was going to ask him a question and he was all excited, and it was the latter.
No, I think he was all excited anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that's not something that we actually need to know and see.
Well, I had that thought of an excited Panzer was quite scary, Dave.
Oh, it's not quite scary. It's very scary.
Yeah, it's an image that you wanted to get straight out of your retinas, mate.
It's something that you would probably want to see on the old days of the Hammer House of Horror.
Yeah. Oh, you're going back now. Hammer House of Horrors, yeah.
Yes.
What was the other one with the bird dancing in the shadow? Do you remember that one? The one all the dads used to watch the end credits for, because it was that bird, wasn't it?
Oh,
Silhouette woman, wasn't it?
Oh,
Tales of the Unexpected. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Dads of a certain age will know this, and so will probably modelers of a certain age, because as kids, we would have sat there accompanying our parent at their time of need, so they had to get out of jail free card.
Yes. Yeah, and we had to suffer the.
We had to suffer it, which, of course, it was painful suffering, Dave, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. It was, yes. Anyway.
Moving on. Don't forget, folks, belly, bench and beverage. What's in the belly? What's on the bench? And what is your beverage of choice? We're a little bit out of touch, Dave, isn't we? It's been a while, and we've both forgotten our running order, haven't we?
It's been a while, so yeah, we just have to break ourselves back in gently.
Yeah. And I made the cardinal sin. I've gone live today, Dave, and I haven't let anyone know. Yeah, I know. I'm useless, you know. So, yeah. I'm sure folks will...
You shouldn't have said that, because if Fox finds out, you know he's going to be on your case.
Yeah, he will tell me off for not pimping, but yeah, I might have forgot, folks. So, yeah. So if you're watching this back, sorry I didn't do pimpage, because I am useless.
You was all excited about going live again on Sunday.
Well, it's one of them, Dave. You know what I'm like. You know me privately.
Yeah.
I don't like being away from the bench or the hobby, because it's your work, it's your relaxation, it's everything in it. So I've been a bit sulky and a bit miserable when H took me crutches away to stop me from pottering about, and yeah, so
so not only was you confined to barracks, you was confined to floor as well.
Yeah, because I was told 10 days rest, and so that was it. You know, I had to do as I'm told, Dave.
Oh,
yeah.
I bet that was difficult.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it, mate. Oh, proper.
But H loved it. You telling me?
Oh, she did, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, she did. She let me know that she was in charge, and rightly so. Dominic is in, saying good afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, Dominic. Hope you're as well as can be, mate. You know what I mean by that. Nice to see you in, mate. And you know where we all are. If you need us. Again, you know what I mean. Yeah, nice to see you in, mate. So, yeah. Belly says Panzer just scoffed a garlic sausage sandwich and closely guarded mug of coffee. Bench is a set of tank tracks. Beverage is coffee, which he still has his hand on. Happy days. Athol says, I bought a Space Wolf resin bit from Forge and never again, he says to Bobbins. Oh, dear. You have a bad experience there, Athol, mate?
I'm just glad that Panzer's got his hand on his coffee cup and not something else.
That would be an ecumenical matter. Notice how I got out of that one, Dave.
You did.
Yeah. Happy days. Bobbin says, there are nice, creepy and ugly Death Guard flying drone thing that I like the look of. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's one of them. They are expensive, don't get me wrong. You know, they're not for everyone. And it's typical resin as well, don't forget. You know, you do have to work it. Sometimes you have to warm it up and reshape a few bits here and there, but that's kind of what you expect with resin. And of course, I've got their big squig off to do yet as well. That'll be getting done this year. So, but my next project this week is out with a microscope doing me detail upset for the continuing build series. Patrons and channel members get early access to. See what I did there, Dave? Which is the Kawasaki Ninja H2 Carbon that is finally getting the love and TLC that she needs. So that's my first one off the bench. I've got a couple of other bits that I'm going to be filming over the next few days just to get them going. And then we can start planning our year for filming builds. So hit me up on Scalemates. You'll see me stash is on Scalemates. Become a mate. And if there's anything in that stash that you think, oh, Carl, I'd like to see you build that pretty pronto, mate, let me know. Give me a bit of feedback. You get involved then. You get a shout out at the beginning of the video. This build has been requested by. There you go. Good, isn't it?
Yeah. You're in your Scalemates list and...
Absolutely. Might as well. Helps people feel involved as well. Max Belly, he says, I am snacking on sour cream Pringles and on the bench painting my dreadnoughts. You know what that'll be. Don't you eat all of them before your dinner? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you don't eat your dinner... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, if you don't eat your dinner, you don't get no puddy woodwood. Well, that's not what my mum said, obviously. Just thought I'd say that. Oh.
Puddy woodwood.
Yeah, things I wish I hadn't said out loud.
Yeah, I think you might need to do an edit on that one.
Yeah, she still says it now. Yeah. Mums never forget, Dave, do they?
No, they never do.
Especially if they've got ammo.
Yeah.
Keith says, back in a bit. Family's just popped in. Yeah, no worries, Keith. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem at all, buddy. Family first, mate. You know how it is. Dominic says the Sherman looks good, Colin. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, she's coming together, mate. I only painted her yesterday. But yeah, because otherwise I'd have been struggling for something to do, see, because she was all waiting for paint. I've got me tracks done as well. No swearing on them, Dave, was there? I've done really well, mate.
I know. I am still stunned with amazement that you didn't let one slip.
I know. I've done really well. Panzer was on about it last night. He said, I'm pretty impressed with that, mate. He said, because, yeah, it's the first time you've done them. You know, so, yeah, I had compliments off of the armour god himself, mate.
What's he after?
Yeah. Max says, don't worry. He says, there'll be room. Good man. But no, it's strangely therapeutic, Dave. I really need to get out more, don't I?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's just something different, isn't it? It's nice to do a bit of armour now and then. And now that I got them tracks out of me way, because it was one of those, I was a bit fearful of doing them, if I'm honest. Now I've done a set, it's like, yeah, I'm up for doing the other tanks a bit more now. So, yeah.
confidence is up there.
Yeah, so there will be more armour goodness coming. I'm going to be filming the 2 Ryefield with interior builds. Get them all filmed. Probably the next one I'll do will be the infamous skiff that Panzer sent us.
Right.
That's got workable tracks, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, I think he sent me a...
Yeah, so depending on what you think, well, you know, we might have a look at doing them on the show. I don't know. It's however you want to work it, mate.
To be honest with you, I don't mind.
I can't remember what the pair of us was going to do next, to be honest with you, Dave.
To be fair, I don't think we actually sat down and started talking about what we was thinking of doing this year, and then you having your relapse and everything, that kind of sent everything into touch. And so I think at some point we'll have a sit down and have a
work out of our agenda
and see where we go.
Yeah, it all went a bit PATRON, didn't it?
Well, yeah, it didn't. Well, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just that's how it is, you know.
That, my friend, is living with MS, mate.
Yeah, you know, it's
all sent to test us. All right, I've got a couple of them. Max says, I'm still tempted to do an arm and build. Might do something, excuse me, Fiend for Gasolins in 70-second scale. Yeah, it's one of those. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I've got a bit of armour in the stash, and it's like anything, you know, it no good just sat there in its boxes. Get it built. We've also got them big 70-second tank transporters, haven't we?
Yeah, the Revell ones.
Fancy doing them?
Yeah, why not? That'd be a good one to do, because it, you know, there's not only you've got the trailer and the tractor unit, you got the tank to do as well. So
yeah, what do you reckon, folks? Fancy seeing us two do that? We got the 70-second. I don't know what the tank is. Is it Chieftain, Leopard, something?
I think it's from the Leopard family. Leopard.
Yeah, and it's on the big old transporter vehicle as well. So yeah, something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fancy doing that, Dave? There you go, mate. Job done.
Yeah, we'll have a go at that. I don't mind.
John Alex says coffee, an egg, and a 24th Spitfire engine. Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
Is that the new 24th Spitfire? Shame Steve Spencer Beanie ain't in. He likes a 24th Spitfire.
Yeah, we'll have to catch up with him, because he's the one that's leading up the 24th scale Spitfire build.
Absolutely. Phil East is in, saying hello. Hello, Phil. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you in, buddy. Hope you're keeping as well as can be, mate. Everyone said hello to Phil. Nice. Yeah, so hello, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Athol says dinner tonight. He says, well, hopefully be turnip cubed and boiled for an hour and the juices made into brose. Oatmeal rough, onion, a turnip brie, he says, in a bowl with salt and pepper. Do you know, that sounds gorgeous, mate.
I think I might have a tin of a lot of chunky vegetable soup.
Yeah. Panzer says, I vote for the tank transporter. There you go. Happy days. What do you think in chat? Do you think of that? Do you think that'll be a nice one that you'd enjoy us doing live on air?
Yeah, well, we got Max's vote as well, saying, oh, yes, do it. Nice group build.
Yeah. Max McGinn says, yeah, could be a nice group build. There's a fault of those of you in the 24/7. You know, 70-second scale, you know.
Yeah.
Could do it as part of a group build.
Can do. I don't mind.
What was in them kits, Dave? What did we pay for them? About 35 quid, wasn't it?
There or thereabouts.
So there you go, folks.
So I think it depends on where you get them from. Will depend on the price. But yeah, if you want to do a group build, yeah.
So have a think about it. Let us know, because we could open it up where on the Sunday when we're doing them, we can open it up to people that are doing the group build and get them on as guests. There you go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Cool, yeah. Look at them all clattering for their keyboards now, Dave. But yeah, so have a think about it, folks. If you think it would be a good group build, Max and Panzer, type it in the 24/7 chat and ask people in the group whether they would be up for doing one for us and gauge some opinion, because, yeah.
The bobbins belly tonight will be slow cooked beef joint. Also, tank transporters are cool. Okay, good. We're getting a few positive votes about this one, mate.
Yeah, I like that. Well, yeah, I mean, we have got such a varied stash, and yeah.
Atoll, it will be the German Army tank transporter.
Yeah.
Suppose you would it be out of turn to have a sign on the front saying Ukraine bound?
I'll see whether I can bring it up on me Scoutmates in a sec, as to what one it is, and I'll put the linky pops in the chat for you.
Hold on.
I'll just clean me brush off and I'll have a looky-loo.
Okay, mate. Matthew Ward is saying, yes, group build.
Happy days.
I think we're getting a bit of interest on this one, mate.
Yeah, why not? I'll just have a quick look on me Scoutmates, folks, and I'll be able to put you a link in then, see, because I'm good like that.
Yeah, because there's two different variants of that.
Absolutely.
Transporter, because it's the Leopard tank, but I'm not quite sure which one. And the other variant is a large howitzer, mobile howitzer tank gun thing. So, Bobbins is saying TACOM do a couple of different tank transporters, which also come with a tank. There's a Russian one and a German one. Yep.
Absolutely. Right, let's find the YouTube chat.
Alex Scale Modelling, and he's saying that sounds a fun group build. So, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the link to it. That's the one I've got on me Scalemates, folks. But obviously there are other variants out there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if it's something you fancy doing and you think it would be a good group build, one, I'll type it in the chat. I've got those 24/7 chat open anyway, so I'll do that now. So apologies, I'm not doing anything on screen, but I'll do it.
Athol saying, I watched a Russian tank video being loaded out onto a train and it overshot and fell. Oops, and it fell off. Yeah.
There you go. I'll type it in the Zoom chat as well, folks. It's all good like that. But yeah, that's what we're thinking of doing.
Yeah.
I think it'll be nice. And like I say, opening it up as a group build, it again gives this Sunday stream a bit of a punch where, you know, if a few of them want to come on and join us whilst we're doing it, come and join us.
Yeah, why not?
Because I can easily migrate back over to StreamYard for them streams so that we can have a few people on, and it's just a little perk of being a member and a patron, isn't it? See?
Yeah, why not? Why not, indeed?
Exactly. Exactly. If you're a patron of Dave's, you can come in as well. There you go.
So, instead of them laughing at us when we make mistakes, we can laugh at them when they make mistakes as well.
Well, the thing is, Dave, the extra perk gives me and you more victims to mock, doesn't it?
I hadn't thought about that.
Oh, I had. Why'd you think I'd done it?
Oh,
yeah.
We've got to get Fox involved in this one.
Fox not building a Warhammer.
Scale model Ninja belly will be a full roast beef. You can go off some people.
You can't you?
With devils on horseback, roast potato, veg, Yorkshire pudding, followed by bananas and Devonshire custard. You really, really can go off. Some
Absolutely.
people. Bench is a 172nd PBY 5 Black Cat Catalina.
Oh, nice one.
Oh, we might have royalty coming in on this.
Oh, really?
Panzer. I could be taken into buying a small-scale tank transporter as a one-off.
Bring it, mate. Bring it. Be lovely to have you in, mate. Obviously working allowed. Bobbin says, does look nice, and because it's Revell, you could be assured of an high-quality product. Well, saying that, we have had a little looky-loo in the box, and it ain't bad.
It's not that bad.
To be honest with you. Max says it's got good Gaslands potential. Yeah, you're not bound by any rules on how you've got to build it. It's basically the only rule is it's your kit, your build, do with it what you want.
I think the only one that you can put onto that, as long as it comes out of a box that says tank transporter, where you go after that is entirely up to you.
Yeah, you can Gaslands it, you could Warhammer it up. You can paint it as Orcs, you can paint it as whatever you want. You can paint it pink with blue polka dots for all we care. It's your kit, your build, do what you want with it.
Ooh.
Have fun, that's the key.
I think it would be quite interesting to get Fox involved.
Yeah.
Oh, the mockage that you and I could have on that one.
Leave that to me, mate. I will sow a seed and say to him, you get to Warhammer it up. That'll be enough to probably, yeah. But you do realise it involves tanks, tracks, loads of wheels, and yeah.
And Fox whinging like an old woman.
Yeah.
But the mockage value is outstanding.
Absolutely. Yeah, Max, if you want to Gaslands it, mate, you do the full Mad Max routine. See what I did there? Yeah. You go for it, mate. It's your kit, your build, and I'm sure it'll be fun. That's the key. I'm actually looking forward to that now. I'll do some artwork, folks, and I'll put the artwork in the 24/7.
I think I'm going to have to raid the sofa stash and retrieve mine for a closer.
What are we looking for? Summer? You know, I mean, what have we got on these? I mean, I've got quite a bit still to do on this with weathering and that.
If I pull my finger out, I've probably got 2, maybe 3 shows.
Well, yeah, we could run it. We could run it from spring onwards and just go through the summer with it. And if you guys want to order one in, it gives you a good few months to order it in case cost of living. And at the end of the day, folks, I'm very mindful of because
don't stretch yourselves if you can get away with it because.
Yeah, there's no set date that you have to have it by to join. You get the kit when you can afford to get it, and you can come along at your leisure.
Yeah,
and we'll just run it for as long as people need it run for.
Yeah. The whole point is fun.
You know, the only break we'll take from it will be once a month, conveniently, because it's the beginning of the month next week. It's the only time we'll break from it will be for the gallery shows, which, folks, don't forget, next week is the gallery show because it's the first of the month already, Dave.
Good grief. Right.
So it'll be all your work next week being shown. So get your photos in, get your galleries updated and your albums, peeps, and we'll pimp your work. And that's the only break we'll take from the group build. It'll be for gallery shows.
Yep. Right, we've got an update. Kev Stevens ordered.
Good man.
Panzer is. I suggest Fox get in to do the Russian Maz.
Sounds like a plan.
The bobbins. I have an IBG World War II British tank transporter in the stash. Need to get a little tank to put on it. Time to go to eModels website again.
Yeah. Ross says Dave should be ready for Christmas. Yeah, didn't say what Christmas though, Ross.
It'll be whenever.
Yeah, it'll be done when Dave says it's done.
Athol is saying, you're joking, Panzer. The Maz transporter has 26 road wheels.
Yeah.
I'll give him something to talk about.
Oh, yeah, Panzer. Think of the wobbly wheels you can get on that bad boy. See what I did there?
Yeah, Panzer replied, so does all the others, Athol. Yeah. Yeah, we done the one from Ninja. Max is saying spring sounds good.
Yeah. So it gives you all a chance to get one ordered in, and we'll run it through the summer, spring, summer. Just go all the way through.
Pound as a pound.
Why not? Now we can do the group builds every week, or we can alternate it. It's whatever the viewers want at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The end of the day, if you want to come and join us on a Sunday for the group build, I'll put the link up in the Zoom. If you're all busy, then me and Dave will do something else that particular week. It's whatever works for you folks. That gives you a chance to come on here with us two idiots, and yeah, opens it up, doesn't it? And again, it's another little perk for being patron and a channel member, isn't it?
Yeah, and it also gets everybody involved.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a way of giving back, Dave, and that's what this is about for me, is having fun, but also, you know, I can't afford to give stuff away all the time, but I can give my time. I can give people a slot on the show and involvement that way with the Zoom and things like that. So, yeah. And I've got me mugs and T-shirts for middle and top tier patrons that I'm going to be shipping out. International ones are on hold at the moment because of the hack on the Royal Mail. Everything got dropped in the spoon, so international stuff I'm just holding on to until that's all cleared up. But certainly local stuff, I've got mugs in now. I'm just waiting for me T-shirt order for the top tier patrons to come in. As they come in, I'll send them out as I can afford to get the postage.
Yes.
So I've got them all here. I haven't forgotten you all. Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that, Dave.
I am. Because we hadn't really spoke about what plans we... But no, I think that will be a really good one.
Panzer's saying hi to Sarah Jane. Hugs for later. Yeah, hugs issued to Sarah Jane.
Still a creep though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hugs issued. We like Sarah Jane.
Phil Easty saying, I need to catch up on a few projects, so I aim to get them done and posted in the gallery next week.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No rush, Phil.
Great little motivation boost to get me back on track. Hey.
There you go, mate. Get you back on track. See what he did there. Back on track.
Oh, no.
Thanks for that, Phil.
Oh. Yeah, but will he be fully loaded?
I see what he did there. He'll be transported to a new dimension.
Oh, can't keep up with this.
No, it's going to get worse, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah.
It has been a while. All we need now is James to come in and do his day 3 track mention because, he's discovered the art of puns as our James.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's a point. It's normally in. I hope he's all right.
Well, as he's not here, so we can't blame him. We'll have to blame Panzer instead.
Well, Ross is in, so we can blame Ross. That's normally what happens, isn't it? If James ain't in, it's Ross's fault. But if you want to blame Panzer, mate. I don't mind.
Well, you know.
Philly says, unintended pun, Cole. It must be Tourette's. See what he did there, Dave.
I can't even think of one to come back on. It's sad.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
dear.
out of touch
I'm
now,
out.
Dave.
I'm out of practice.
Yeah.
Oh, so far out of practice.
For those that don't know, there is a link in there for the kit we're on about. Yeah.
We're gonna tread down that road again.
Yeah, pad it out, Dave. You know you want to.
Don't go breaking the linkage.
Yeah, see, we're back now. The puns have started. Bad puns are us are back. All right, let's get that out.
So will you be the load master?
Panzer says Dave's been outgunned on the puns front there. So what he did there, Pans.
Yeah. But I will give myself some elevation time.
Yeah. Ross says the default passes to Panzer for it's all his fault. Yeah, okay, Ross, I'll accept that, mate. Panzer's fault, Dave.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, then. Panzer, it's your fault.
Yeah, I'll go with that then, Ross.
The audience has decided.
Absolutely, mate. Panzer suitably thrown under the bus there. PJ's in, saying hello. Hello, PJ. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you in, mate. Hope you've recovered from your very busy Friday, mate. Bless him, he looked absolutely knackered, mate, because he'd done the ISM show, then he come in with us lot, and it's like...
Oh, good grief. Glutton for punishment by the sound of it.
Oh, yeah, bless him. So, yeah, and he looked absolutely shattered, bless him. It's like, yeah. He had eyes like that dog out of that cartoon with the big veins, you know?
Oh. Oh, and I'm sure he had a good night's skip afterwards.
Oh, I reckon so, mate. He's probably only just got up from Friday.
Only just about recovered, poor soul.
Yeah, but nah. Yeah, I think that'll be a good build, mate. Oh, I'll dig that out of the stash and bring it to the front of the pile ready. We'll do a thumbnail and everything, and I'll start posting it up in the group, let people know that it's going to happen. Why not?
Oh. Now, Panzer is trying to shift the blame.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's saying by default, I thought the rule was if it's not James, then it's Max. But then Max has not been in for a while, so how can it be his fault?
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like he's clutching at straws here, Dave, doesn't it?
He's making a bad job of it.
It's because Sarah Jane ain't in, see, that's what it is. He's probably already emailed her going, they're bullying me, what do I do?
Right. Oh, Max is off. He's saying, I've some mad ideas now, laughing out loud. The thing I'm going to try and find is a mine plough barbed wire access across the hull, the turret, and some skulls and boarding spikes.
Yeah, that'll work. I like your thinking.
That's going to be a build and a half by the sound of it.
You can do what you want with it, mate, at the end of the day. The key, like I say, the key part of it, have fun.
Yeah.
That's the only criteria. Have fun. He's got some proper mad ideas going on there, he says. Happy days, mate. That's the thing, you know. Obviously, seeing how people have, oh yeah, Panzer, yeah, it's the 24-hour race. She's tad occupied. I mean, it just goes to show you in the chat how people have reacted. There's an enthusiasm already. So, yeah. Good shout.
Yeah,
Just have a we could see. That's looking nice, Dave. Don't sound convinced. Pardon me.
Yeah, it's getting there. We're getting there.
What aren't you convinced of?
Brush painting with Tamiya paints.
Yeah, that was that knowing that I've gotten used to from Dave over the years. Yeah.
It's that thoughtful. Is this a good idea or not? I think it's gonna. Yeah, we'll get there.
But no flow improver.
I'll put the leveling thinners in it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to pull it about too much because I don't want to reactivate what's underneath.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
It's only small areas. I don't really want to get the airbrush out, but I think I will do for the back.
If you need to get the airbrush out, get the bloody airbrush out, mate. You shouldn't have to worry, mate. Don't worry about, myself and that. If it's loud, I'll just say mute. It's not a problem. Jeff is in Candygram for Mongo's saying hi to myself, Dave, Panzer, Paul, Athol, Max, Dominique, and everyone else in the chat. Hello, Jeff. Lovely to see you in, mate. Hope you've been keeping well, fella. And yes, always nice to see Jeff. Paul says, I'm enthusiastic about you being enthusiastic. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much, Paul. You know what I'm like, mate? I am that atypical 7-year-old child. And I get excited about stuff because I get excited when you folks get excited because it makes me feel I'm giving you something back. And that's important to me, especially when I'm coming out of a bit of a low period. I like to do some good.
Also, the enthusiastic feedback that we've had from the idea.
Yeah, exactly. Dominic says, give Cole a thumbs up. Yes, thumbs ups, folks. Thumbs ups really do help the video get boosted on the YouTube algorithms. So we've got to go back and touch up a couple of these bits of black where the crocodile clips have been, but I don't mind that because I can do that once they're glued on. But yeah, I do like giving people a bit of enthusiasm. Jeff Light is in saying hello. Hello, Jeff. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you in, mate. I hope everything's all right in the, I'm going to say it, in the lighthouse.
Oh, no.
No pun intended, but I just knew as soon as I would say it, it could be interpreted as a pun. But yeah, hope you're both all right, mate, and everyone is fine. Yeah, Dave hasn't forgiven me for that.
You was beaming with that one, was you?
I was, mate. I was all lit up, Dave.
Bright spark, aren't you?
I am, mate. This is how it begins, folks.
Yeah. Slowly slipping back into gear.
Absolutely, mate. They wouldn't have us two any other way. Well, probably would actually, but yeah. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just nice to give something back, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good laugh.
Yeah, I'll grab that then with a bit of glue. Oh yeah, we do though. We get all excited, don't we? Just over a bit of plastic, but it's lovely, isn't it? It's just like, yeah.
Oh, there'll be other people on at the same time that can get involved.
Oh yeah. Folks that don't normally get the chance to go live, and it just gives them a little, yeah, we was live. Yeah. We're on there this week. Yeah. Have you a bit of that?
We survived a live session with those two idiots.
They can have bragging rights of telling their mates, yeah, we're going live. Yeah.
Yeah, we went live with Festa and Dave and they turned around.
Yeah, Jeff says we're good. Lovely to hear, mate. Lovely to hear, mate. In case you wonder what we're on about, Jeff, we're going to be doing a group build, which is the tank on the tank transporter. So I'll put a link in further up. It's on the scale, mates. We're going to be running it from spring through summer. If you want to come in and be a part of it, fine and dandy. If you're a patron or a channel member, and you can come on here with a webcam and a mic and you can join us on the show. So gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah, that'd be a good laugh.
Absolutely. Philly says, anyone got any suggestions for some nice but cheap brushes? My army painter set has seen better days. I'm interested to know what others go for. Mate, you can go down your local range or places like that and just get some of their cheap and cheerful shop-owned brand stuff. I've got one here. It's from the range. Cheap and cheerful. Crafter's Choice, Royal and Lang Nickel, I think they are, but Amazon do some bundles of cheap brushes.
Yeah. And I'm sure you'll probably find some cheap and cheerful brushes on eBay.
Good shout for Panzer there. This is Try to MIG Productions Marta Kalinsky range of brushes. There you go. Jeff says, looking forward to the upcoming group build. Get in. There you go.
Another one. Hey.
Yeah, it gives people a chance to come on here and interact with us two numpties.
I'm sure they will love every second of it.
Yeah, there we go. God, they really are that bad, didn't they? Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It's because we don't get out much, Dave, isn't it?
No.
Those. It's a spiky one. That should then just leave 2 rears. Yeah. Bobbin says the cheap Umbro brushes are okay. Use them until they die. Yeah, I've got various different sets over the years of brushes, and
I've got some of the AK orange handle brushes and some of the MIG yellow and black brushes.
Yeah,
they're fine. They don't break the bank.
Yeah. John Alex says, I like his set of Flexi File Sable brushes. Not tried them, mate. It depends on what you're using them for. You know, obviously my detail brushes and that I use, that's me toads, me broken toads and that, but they only come out for specific tasks. Me go-to brushes are normally stuff from the range or own brand stuff, you know, and you get the set of 15 brushes for like £2. That's good enough for me because you're going to work them into the ground, didn't you?
Yeah.
That holds the same as me, buys them through Amazon, costing about $3.50 for a set of 12. Yeah, big set of bulk brushes. You know you're going to pretty much destroy 90% of them, but you don't mind that for that price. Bobbin says Italieri do some nice brushes as well. There you go. See, all the suggestions are coming in now, folks.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is as well, Phil, is it's what floats your boat. You might see some of them and you might think, oh, I like the look of them ones. Give them a try. Especially when they're cheap as chips like that, because, you know, £3.50 for 12 brushes is nothing, let's be honest, you know, and even if you only use them as basing brushes, at least you're not ruining your decent ones then. You know, I've got a set of the Army Painter ones here that I use when I'm doing all my Warhammer figures, but that's the only thing they get used for. The rest of the time, it's the cheap, cheerful, no-name nonsense stuff, because I can batter that.
Army painter, I tend to just keep those for figures.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, I've got I've got MIG. I think I've got some Italieri brushes as well. I don't have a problem with them.
I don't think I've got any Italieri ones, if I'm honest.
Don't quite know why. I think the only reason I bought them was that they was cheap.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Phil says, I'm going to give the Citadel a try as I've only ever used the magazine, but I'll check out a few of their suggested ones too. The only downside with Citadels is they've got a nasty habit of fanning out after only a few uses. That's the only downside with them. They are quite expensive. The detail brushes I don't mind. They seem to hold their point, but I am very heavy-handed anyway with me brushes, so it could be me, but I'm not the only person that passes that comment with the Citadel brushes, I must admit. So, yeah.
Well, if you're anything like you are with your sanders with your brushes, I'm surprised any brush lasts long.
Yeah, I am heavy-handed, and I know that, so I always apologise to Paul Bretland when I see him, you know, sorry about the state of your sanders, mate. It's not the product, it's the user. Because I'm brutal with them, as you know. Ross says the works do some good sets of 12 brushes for £3. There you go. What's your opinion of the Citadel brushes, Ross? Are you the same as me, mate, where they can age rather too quickly? Is that a politer way of saying it?
Go past their prime too quickly.
Yeah, yeah. Normally on the third use, they've reached their use-by date.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Oh, that's not very good then.
Yeah, he says his army painter's one flayed really fast like that. Yeah, it's... I don't normally like being negative about a product, but when I know someone and they're about to put their hard-earned pound notes at it,
yeah,
I just go by what I've experienced, and I've got a range of Citadel brushes here. There you go, look. See, and they're all pretty much doing the same thing. So, all right, they're dry brushes. I'm pretty brutal with them, but you would still expect them to last a little bit longer than that. There's another prime example. Look at that one.
Oh, good grief.
You know, so I can honestly say I don't buy the brushes no more because of that reason. So, yeah, Athol, I'm the same there. They're all in that pot, which are basing and diorama brushes. Ross says, overpriced crap, to be honest, and never use them again. There you go. So, yeah. There are alternatives, mate. If you're not sure, Jeff, on that, just Google it, mate, and you'll see there's a few people out there that had issues. Whether or not it's a bad batch, I don't know. I don't know that much about them, but I know enough to think I paid a lot of money and didn't get the use out of them I thought I was going to. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to have good, better, best with brushes, you know, and like I say, when they reach the end of their detail usage, they go in the pot with the slightly scuzzy brushes to be used for basing and things like that. But
The pot of scuzz.
yeah, I mean, I've got the range of army painter ones. I do like them, but like you say, they start to flay as well, and you're like, really? And you're not heavy with detail brushes, you know, so. Panzer says, if you can find them, the original red-handled Citadel brushes were great. Unfortunately, they went down the cheap, overpriced road. Yeah, they pretty much went down the let's get them made cheaper elsewhere route, and it really did affect the product. You bang on right there, mate. I think you got more chance of getting them, mate, than you have me growing dreadlocks.
Festa and dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Scary thought.
It is. Ross says their dry brushes don't last much longer. Nah, mine started splaying, Ross, after 2 or 3 uses, mate, and it was quite annoying, to be honest. Billy says the best set I found were a set from Pro Art, but they got discounted, unfortunately. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Jeff says, thanks for the pointer. He's got some unused Citadel brushes. I'll only use them for detail type work. Yeah, seriously, mate. I mean, obviously, high-end brushes, you can go for your Broken Toads or you can go for your Artist Opus, things like that. But, you know, that's what you're paying your money for, because they are, you know, a refined product, but you're only going to use them for fine detail work. But bread and butter brushes, mate, I'd go cheap and cheerful, to be honest with you. Because you're not losing a lot of money. You know, you can get a set of 12 brushes on Amazon for the price of one Citadel brush. I'm not being funny. I'm going to go for the cheap, cheerful ones all day long, mate. Because I'm going to batter them. I know I am. So. Oh, you're deep in concentration there, Dave. I can hear the cogs of Dave turning there, mate.
Oh, you can hear the concentration again, yeah? Oh, dear.
Yeah.
No, we've moved along a little bit. We've been sticking bits on. Don't know,
that's a good shout as well, Panzer. He says the secret is if you find a brush that you really like, buy spares every time you can afford to. Exactly. Yeah. You know, that's what I did with my toads. You know, I had a little bit, and I thought I wanna get a set, so I just waited and then pounced when I had the money, and it was like, yeah, I'll grab them. I'm glad I did. Okie dokie, what colour have we got there? The clue is there, Cole. You're painting a gun, and it's metal. Duh. Yeah. Right. I need to get a life.
Are you being special again?
Oh, yeah, very special, Dave.
Oh dear.
Got a pot of it somewhere.
Oh no. What have you lost?
A gunmetal. Could I be lucky? Result.
Found it?
Found it, Dave.
Good man. Had every faith in you. Mind you, but missed opportunity for mockage.
It was, mate. You really had the ideal opportunity then, and you blew it, didn't you?
Yeah, well, you said you found it.
Yeah, there you go. Let's bung a bit of that in there. Have some of that. Bobbin says, ultimately, they're all just airy sticks. As long as you take care, most will last a while. Yeah, that's why I said I can be a bit heavy-handed with brushes, but...
A bit?
Yeah. When you see people with different techniques all having a similar issue with a particular product. suitably. Jeff Light says, sadly, my local art supply shop shut last year. Yeah, ours has gone, mate. They all seem to be going by the wayside now, fella, don't they? All them sort of places. Right, we got a bit of that, a bit of that. Let's have a looky-loo on the destructions of sadness. See what we got called out for that.
Have a test.
Okay, tripod. Yeah, that's the bullet box. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. So that's gunmetal. Stays. We're up here now. Athol says brushes, nice pro fine detail 16 pack in its own protective cardboard tube. Bought from Amazon, 26 quid. Yeah, I've got a set of cheap and cheerful brushes from Amazon in a little black velvet roll, you know, and there was detailed brushes in there and all sorts, you know. And again, another big packet of brushes for a couple of quid, just as me workhorses, and kind of keeps me going. And I got such a pot of, I wouldn't say scuzzy McScuzz, but, you know, they've seen better days. And they're all used for basing brushes and that, you know. Yeah, Panzer says all these local art supply shop closed years ago. It's online shopping. That's the thing. You know, I mean, online shopping, obviously, for me, is the only way I shop because of my situation. But if I was able to get about a bit better, then, yeah, I'd go to my locals. But they're all gone now, so... which is a shame. If you can support your local hobby shop, do so.
I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any arts shops near me.
No.
I think they've all gone the way of the dodo.
Yeah. Well, our model shop went solely to RC. And trade died a death because, you know, not everyone is an RC enthusiast, you know. And he migrated everything to RC and stayed open about another 12 months, and that was it. So, yeah, I don't know whether if he had stayed as plastic as well, it would have saved him. I don't know. But
it's difficult to say these days.
Yeah. I think we've still got a local hobby craft, but their range is so bad.
Yeah, there's model railway doll's house sort of model shop.
Oh, right, yeah.
Very close to me, which is fine if you're happy to have Humbrol and Airfix.
Yeah.
But if you want something a bit more upmarket is not probably the right terminology.
Yeah.
But if you want something a bit more specialised, that's it. That's a better way of putting it. Then, no, he's not.
Yeah, you're not going to find a shop full of Ryefield and MFH kits. Yeah. Yeah. In case you missed it earlier, Paul, PJ, we're doing a group build. It's going to be a tank transporter, any manufacturer, and you can build it however you want. And it'll give people a chance to come on the Sunday at the bench show and join me and Dave. So we're going to be running it from spring through the summer. I'll put details in the Zoom 24/7 and on the YouTubes for the members. And if you're a member or a patron and you want to join in, come and join us. I'll put all the links up for the stream and everything once we've got it all set up. And it gives people enough time to get one in. I think the reveal kit's about 25, 30 quid, there or thereabouts. You can go for a higher end kit if you choose. It's up to you. Your kit, your build. Build it how you want. Your rules. Job done. And you get join Statler Award off on the Sunday at the bench show.
Yeah.
Trouble.
What could possibly go wrong?
Absolutely. There you go. Yeah, it's just our way of giving something back. Why not, Dave, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
Why not, indeed? Ross says, does it matter what scale? No, it doesn't, Ross. If, you know, you can build whatever one you want to buy, mate. It's just a tank on the transporter. It can be, I mean, the only reason we're doing the 72nd one is because that's what me and Dave have already bought.
Yeah, that's what we've got.
But, you know, you're going to have whatever scale you want, mate. It's your choice, your build, your money. You can, like Max wants to do some gas lands on it. You can do what you like with it, mate. Your kit.
I think the only stipulation is that it's a tank transporter with a tank. Where you go there afterwards is entirely up to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Bobbins has got a good point. He said Dave is vigorously polishing his purple end.
There is no answer to that, is there?
No, I'm not looking up because the fault of a really enthusiastic Dave squinting as he's polishing his end is an image, unfortunately, I am not going to be able to undo. By all means, if you want that on your retinas, Bobbins, that's up to you, mate. I'm not going to judge. I'm going to mock, but I'm not going to judge.
I'm getting worried now.
You're getting worried. I'm bloody petrified.
I think I'm just going to concentrate and do what I'm doing.
But yeah, I think it'll be a good little boost for the summer. I think it'll be a bloody good laugh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to it. You might have noticed.
Oh, yeah, I'd never have noticed, mate.
Yeah, it's another bit that you've knocked on the floor, Cole, that you can pick up later because, yeah.
Oh, you playing dropsies again?
Yeah, Ross says he has the Mirror Models Scammel. What's that, a tank transporter, Ross?
Yep.
There you go then, mate. I take it that means you're in. Good man. The more, the merrier.
All the better.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
I am polishing my purple rump.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Sorry. I had to go there.
See, I've got the theme of Tiptoe Through the Tulips going now.
I can't do it now. I'm laughing so much now.
And again, the fault of Dave tiptoeing through the tulips. Well, sorry, folks, but it's burnt on my retina, so if it's burnt on mine, I'm going to burn it on yours. That's the rule.
Share and share alike, as they say.
Absolutely. Part located. See? I'll get there.
Found it.
Yeah. Usual spot. Usual spot, tool drawer.
Good man.
Always handy to have that poking out. That sounded wrong.
This is rapidly transporting downhill, isn't it?
Yeah. Sprue and Glue says, what polish are you using? Judging by that, that's the UMP polishing system.
It's the UMP polishing cloth with the Tamiya compound.
Oh, you're using Tamiya compound, are you? Oh, look at you with your Tamiya compoundness.
It was on the bench, so I thought I'll use it.
Yeah, good man, mate. Ross says, yep, 135th, just need to get a King Tiger to go on the back of it. Absolutely. Jeff Light says, can we use a tank that's already built, or do they both need to be new builds? Mate, if you've got a transporter, use the pre-built tank. It's entirely up to you, mate. What do you think, Dave?
Well, because of cost of living and stuff like that, if you've already got a built tank, a part-built tank, you can use it.
Yeah.
I don't see why there should be any stipulation that it...
As long as the finished kit is a tank transporter with a tank on it, if you're using a pre-built tank, you use it, mate.
Well, I don't want people to overstretch themselves just to join in.
No, that's right. You know, there is a cost of living crisis on at the moment, folks. So go with what you can afford. Like I say,
even if it's a tank transporter and you've got you've got some form of half track, whether it be an American half track or a German half track, use that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So long as it's got a transporter in it,
yeah,
I think, it's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing that the pair of us are trying to get across is you got to have fun.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the whole idea of it. So, yes, Jeff, in answer to your question, yeah. PJ says, sorry for not paying attention. I've just noticed that Dave is building a shiny. Yeah, he is, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Full shiny car mode, Dave, ain't you, mate?
Yeah, not anywhere near his standard.
Hey, mate, you're having a go. That's the key. Jeff says, I'm thinking of 70 seconds. Yeah, mine's 70 seconds scale, mate. Yeah, same scale as what I've got. I'll put a link in further up to me scale mates that's got the tank transporter that I've got. It's the leopard. Is it the elephant or leopard? One of the two, but yeah.
Yeah, because one of them's the leopard and one of them's the elephant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you start off with a tank transporter.
Job done, isn't it?
If he's got a tank in the box, great. If not,
and your own. Fox is in the chat. Hello, Fox. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Fox.
Let the mocking begin.
Yeah, he's going to have to build a tank transporter.
He's like, hold up a minute, I haven't signed up for this. Don't expect you to.
No, we've signed you up, Dad, mate.
Lynn Dipple has sneaked in, sits down, and hope no one's noticed that I'm late. Hi, Colin and Dave, Fox and Mama Wolf, Ross, Jeff, Phil, and everyone else in the chat. Nice to see you in, Lynn.
Hello,
and we know it's early doors in the US, darling, so you come and go as you choose, darling.
No worries.
No one's going to judge you. We'll just work through the tears knowing that you've only just joined. That's all right. We're not bitter, are we, Dave?
No, we won't hold it against her.
No.
Boo-hoo.
Wibble.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah, she's dishing out the hugs. Bless her. Nice to see you in, Lynn. Hope you're keeping well, darling. There you go. That's settled. Stefan Last is in, saying hi to Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Stefan. How you doing? Peria. Max says, I may have found a howitzer placement for the trailer part of the kit. Laugh out loud. See, he's already thinking of adding additional guns and everything. And yeah, gas lands it up. You know, if Fox did want to do one, he can orc it up. He can warhammer the bejesus out of it. see what Atol's done there. He says, right, Fox, he said, Panzer wants you to build a 35th scale. Maz 399 armed and transporter costed 246 quid.
Yeah, you can get off the floor now.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, let's get my black back out because we can touch up some of them wheels now. Gunmetal offenderness can now go back. We was talking paintbrushes earlier, Fox, and yeah, Felice was looking for some recommendations on brushes, really basic stuff, general purpose use brushes, and yeah, so we had that little discussion. Just go now and just caress some of the track or rubber edges that may have been a bit missed, but then a lot of this is going to get covered up with dust, mud and detritus anyway, but
yeah,
even so, I kind of want to get as much of it together as I can. Oh, that's a nice little workable wheel going on there. Nice one. And again, this is going to be posed on a stand with I say a stand, but a base with some rocks and stuff. Nothing spectacular of a dio, but just enough to give it something to sit on.
Mm.
And yeah, been a fun little build. I thoroughly enjoyed this little tank. It's different. No swears. I've done.
No, I was looking forward to the swearage, but
well, you had set your heart on having the swear box, you know, and you're going to be getting an empty box in the post, Dave. It's a shame, isn't it?
I'm going to get next to the NAFL.
He was like, I'm getting a new car. That'll pay for me new mats. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, right.
How's that worked out?
He didn't.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. How much unnecessary driving have you been doing now that you've got your new car?
Not a bit.
You've been, instead of walking to the shop now, you've been using the new car. Have you been parking it where everyone can see that you're getting out of a new car?
No, still very much parking at the furthest parking space I can find from the door.
Oh, really? You're still using the, I don't want anyone to see my slough mobile, so I'm parking over here out the way space?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bless you.
To be fair, it's something I've always done. Whatever I've been driving at the time is always parked as far away from the door as possible. So then it stops anyone trying to do any damage on with the trolleys.
Yeah. As you would say to me, Fox, scroll up. Yeah, we're on about a group build, which is a tank transporter with a tank on it, but you can do with it what you choose. Ross Athol says, but are you doing the junk works, detailing and weathering? Oh, good plug for Scott there on me live stream, mate. Cheers for that, Athol. No, I don't do weathering as good as he does, mate. And yes, Scott's a friend of mine, so yeah. But yeah, no, I'm not going full junk work style, mate, because yeah, I'm not that bloody good.
No, neither will I.
Considering this is only the second tank I've built, you know. Max says, does the red carpet roll out when exiting your car, Dave?
No, not yet.
Have you gone round the car park more than once to pull in so that people see you parking your new car?
No, but it does make a noise when it's going backwards, though.
Yeah. When you get out and about to shut the door, do you go, so that someone looks round as you close the door gently on your new car.
No, I've not tried that one.
No, but you're thinking of it now, aren't you?
Now you've put that idea in the head.
You're like, actually, he's got a damn good point there. Yeah. Just imagine you go full-blown Eric Morecambe now.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, we've also got one of those keys where you push the button and the bit flicks out of the.
Oh, you've got the Matrix key.
Yeah, flicky key, as I call it.
How many times have you flicked it? Do you sit there playing with it like a fidget spinner?
Yeah. And it's like, will you put your key away? No, I won't put my key away.
Do you find that you sit there and you stretch, and as you stretch in work, you point out the window and you're like, oh, my car.
I wish I could, but it's in the other car park.
Oh, is it? Oh, you've not resorted to that then?
No.
Athol says, is it an ICE or an EV, Dave, your new passion wagon?
It's not an EV. I can't afford EV. And I don't want an EV. I'm quite happy with a proper fuel-injected petrol engine.
Absolutely. Yeah. And yeah, when you recharge an EV, it's charged on electric provided by a power station. Ross says he's just ordered the replacement trailer as I started it, but lost certain parts. So will be a full unstarted kit. Get in there. See, people have jumped on this, mate, and they're pretty,
Everyone is no, it's good to see. Oh, Fox. Oh, in that case, I'll just get a Russian tank transporter, build it, crush it, paint it, rust it, and charcoal it.
Why not? You know, it's relevant at the moment. It's your kit, your build, do with it what you want.
Oh.
If that's the direction you want to go for it, mate.
All right. I'll do that.
I've got no idea what direction I'm going to go with mine. I will leave that until it talks to me. Dare I say it? I might just do an out-of-box camo job. I don't know. You're right there, Dave. Do you need a moment there? Because I said that word, out of box.
I know, you're throwing me right off track.
That's what it did there.
You doing out of the box? Bloody hell.
Honestly, I've got no idea of the direction I'd go with it, to be honest with you.
Where did that idea come from?
Yeah.
You doing out of the box?
Yeah, I'm obviously not feeling well, mate.
I think you need to take some more medicine. Now, I have not got any ideas as to what I will do with mine. Like you, I think I will wait until I start it and get some inspiration from there onwards.
Yeah, I'll get a vibe from it, a feeling on, the direction I want to go.
Right.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it's however people choose to do it. That's the beauty of this. You're going to see quite a variety of different concepts, and that's what makes this hobby fun, isn't it? Is seeing how people interpret the build and the direction they want to go in, and that's half the fun, isn't it? I know PJ will now be looking to see whether MFH do any tank transporters. Oh, he's now looking at that screen going, he's calling me all kinds of names. I can feel it. I can feel it, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless him. What next? I've got that done. Have a looky-loo in the destructions. We've got all of those bits on there. We've done me gunmetal. Can't put them on until I've finished assembling tracks together in their loop.
Well, actually,
Adjustable wheels can't go on until that. Sorry, mate, you were saying?
I just had a thought for PJ. He could do a 1/24th scale car transporter and put his MFH builds on it.
Oh, there you go.
Mind you, having said all of that, I've no idea if anyone does a 1/24 car transporter. It might kind of kill that idea, but
Yeah. Oh, could you imagine the size of it if they did?
oh god, that'd be horrendous.
Right, so we've got to loop those together. So I can do that during the week. That'll only give me one track to paint and weather. Yeah. Okay. Dum 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 dum. That's on there. I've done them. It only leaves them, and then I've got me. What's his names? Me tools and all of that lot to paint up. Bit of dust, a bit of detritus. No idea on that. How far to take this? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what talks to me. Got to paint me lenses, do them. I'm thinking out loud now, Dave, ain't I?
Yeah.
Track pads on the side have got to be painted. I've got some pictures that I've downloaded of the slight rusting that I want to try and do. I want to go mad, but yeah. Oh. Got me decals done. I've got to decal the ammo boxes, so I'll dig them out. That's a point. Where did I put them? Decals for the ammo boxes. Found somewhere. Oh, they're in the box with the rest of the bits. Yeah, okay. Right. Elise said, I think Revell used to do the 24th car transporter when I first got into model building. I really wanted one, but it was a tough kit to find. Paul Lewis is saying, I have a 24th car transporter kit, but it's earmarked for the truck GB on ISM. Absolutely, mate. It's a fair comment, mate.
Well, that's fair.
Hey, mate, if you've already got a build earmarked for it, mate, you do that. Bloody hell.
No.
Far be it from us two reprobates to involve ourselves in that one. Athol says Revell used to do the 24th American car transporter. Yeah, I'm sure I can remember seeing one many, many moons ago, but
I would imagine trying to get hold of one would be like looking for hen's teeth.
probably like trying to get hold of the pontoon bridge, Dave.
Yeah. Still haven't got one.
Yeah. Yeah, but did you see the prices that they were going for?
I think the last time I looked, it was silly, buddy.
Yeah.
Honestly. For a plastic bridge.
Yeah, I've still got an original in its box sat there, and it's like, part of me's like, yeah, keep that in the box now, Carl. I don't know why it went ridiculous in price. I've got no idea. We originally was going to use them for the Thunderbird 2 builds because I was going to spin mine upside down and have it as the ramp that Thunderbird 2 sat on.
Yes.
And I dug it out. I was just about to open it up and that. And I can remember Dave said he'd been on Google or whatever and had a look at the prices, and I'm like, bloody hell, for that? Yeah. Be scratch building a plinth out of styrene then and keeping the pontoon bridge in its box. Yeah. Back. Yeah, do you remember all the furore over the Nazi flying saucer? Do you remember that one when it got recalled for the instructions to be changed? And everyone was paying stupid money for the, is it Annabrow or whatever it was called, flying saucer thing?
All right.
The what if one, and people were paying silly money on eBay for it. And all it was they recalled it, changed the instructions from it being a legitimate thing to a what if. Matthew says, wife says, I've got to go shopping now. Bye all. See you later, mate. Don't forget, Matthew. Don't forget, mate. Forge World and Bits of War, mate. Leave certain bits of literature about, because it's your birthday soon. Ray Aquilina's straight in with a €5 super chat. Hello, Ray. He says, hello, my best friends. Hi to all. Hello, Ray. Lovely to see you.
Hello, Ray.
Many thanks for your generosity, mate. You should be getting a bit of on-screen air guitar coming up imminently. But yeah, Matthew, bless him, I lured into Forge World and Bits of War, and the squeaky noises that he was making were so funny, Dave.
I'll bet.
Yeah, and of course, people in the hangout were laughing because they're like, didn't take you long there, Cole, did it, eh? Oh, another victim claimed.
And remember the girly noises that Sarge was making when we introduced him to Thingiverse.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember the little fist bumps when it look, jerry cans? Yeah. Oh, bless him. Jerry cans and sandbags, wasn't it? That was it.
Oh, he was off.
He was proper loved up, wasn't he?
It was so funny.
Oh, mate, yeah. Of course, we gave him maximum mockage, didn't we?
Oh, did we ever?
Fox says, oh, that's who you sent Forge World and Cromlech. Yeah, Bits of War, Fox, yeah. Yeah, and I got him to bookmark them and create a wish list. I said, oh, you got a feature in there, you can add it to wish list. And yeah, he was off, mate. And I just sat back and watched him squealing like a 6-year-old girl, mate.
You are...
I'm bad, ain't I?
You are a bad influence. You really are.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Wouldn't have it any other way, would you?
No. Definitely not.
Yeah. Yeah, my work was complete.
Yeah, it didn't take long, did it?
I purely only mentioned it because you expressed an interest we was talking about GW, and I said, well, there are alternatives, and that was it. I said, you got Forge World. Oh, what's that? He says, oh, well, that was it. I was off, mate. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then, of course, I said, you've got Bits of War as well. You can go in there.
And that was it.
And have a looky, Lou. So, yeah. Got to be done.
You're terrible, you are.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Mind you, if I was there, I'd probably been backing you up. Say, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it has to be done. All right, that's that.
I need a new blade in it.
Reese is in saying hello, fellas. Hello, mate. How you doing it?
All right, Rich.
Yeah. PJ says, Colin, would it surprise you to learn I won't be taking part in your tanky group build thing because that's armour and I don't do armour, and MFH don't do armour either. Just saying, smart boy. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem at all. But never say never, because I do know you've made a deal with Panzer where you've got to build a tank, didn't you? That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
But no, mate, it's open for anyone that is willing and wanting to join in. It's not compulsory, mate. So not a problem at all, mate.
The more the merrier, but if it's not your thing, then no worries.
Yeah. Right, he says, not a lot of info in chat. Tell me about this group build. Oh, God, he needs the full written explanation now, doesn't he? It's a tank and transporter, Fox. It's for the workbench group. It's for the Zoom. Why a tank transporter? Is because we've got it in our stash. And no, my Stomper wouldn't count as tank transporter. Yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, it's what me and Dave are going to be building next. And we decided to open it up as a Zoom 24/7 group build if people want in. And it gives them a chance to come and join us, doesn't it?
And it's certainly proven to be a very popular idea.
Yeah, because people are keen to jump in. You can build it how you want. You can all kit, gas lands it, you do what you like with it. It's your build. Do with it what you want. But it was just something that we was on about, and then it's turned into a group build. Yeah, tank group build, yeah. Yeah, it's a tank and transporter race. If you've already got a pre-built tank, you can just get a transporter to sling it on. Yeah. So there you go. That's what it's all about, Fox. Had you have been in on time, you would have known this. See what I did there?
Oh, that was subtle. That was subtle. That's unusual for you.
Bless him. Yes, but I thought, no, he needs mocularity. You know, he's just coming back to streaming.
If he comes in halfway through the stream,
yeah,
really and truthfully, he should have just scrolled up.
Well, yeah, he tells me to scroll up, doesn't he, Dave?
Yeah. He should be taking some of his own medicine here.
Yeah. And I don't want him lulled into a false sense of security where he thinks I've been away for a while. Festa and Dave are going to forget that they normally mock me, because that ain't the case. Ray says, oh, I may be in for that one. Yeah, don't do a Huey, mate. You know, join it and finish it, mate. Otherwise, I will mock you, Reese.
Well, we'd mock him anyway.
Absolutely. But yeah. Further up in the chat, Reese, is a link to the one that I've got in me Scalmates. You don't have to get the same one. You can, as long as it ends up as a tank on the back of a transporter, you can do it how you want.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, look, that's going to have a gun and everything. Gunny, 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 shooty, shooty, shooty. Happy days.
No, oh, yeah, Reese, no bog eyes in the windows.
Yeah. Max has put a link in as well for the good one there. Cheers, Max. Thank you for doing that, mate. It's just something different, and it also just gives people a chance to get involved, and feel a part of the Sunday stream, because at the end of the day, you're all good enough to post your work in the gallery. You're all good enough to give us your time by coming in and watching us two idiots on air.
Yep.
So it's, you know, it's a way me and Dave can give you something back, and yeah, it gives you a chance to come on here and be a part of it. What possibly could go wrong?
And you two could join in the mockage of Fox.
Yeah, that is compulsory. Max says no props, Carl. Massively appreciated though, mate, because yeah, just yeah. Yeah, we got Sherman, Dave. It's beginning to.
Oh, it's taking shape, isn't it?
Does look rather clean at the moment, but that'll change.
I'm sure that won't take you long to make it dirty.
Yeah. Fox goes, thanks for the link. Chat doesn't go far enough back to see Collins. Yeah, I'll put another link in if you're going to be picky, mister.
Yeah, well, you see, Fox, if you got it on time, you would have been there for when it was there, you see.
Sorry, I'm not as good as you, but you are a guru, you know. Bless him. There you go. There's a link to the scale, mates. Captain Picky Draws.
Oh, he's not going to go and get all stroppy, is he?
No, he's not happy unless he had to dig. That's all right.
It's all right, don't worry, Fox. We'll have our own back.
Oh yeah, it all gets filed away in that drawer of yeah.
Right.
So I think during the week I need to join the tracks together. Probably fit them actually.
Ooh. Fitting of tracks.
Yeah, probably fit them. I've got to find the adjuster, so I'll get the saggage where I want it to, because I want it going over on its little base, some piles of rocks, just to show the track sag off. That's why I've posed a couple of the bogies just at a jaunty angle and fixed them.
Get you with your jaunty angle.
Yeah, because I took note of that picture that's in the old instructions there of the track running over something, and I liked that, and I thought, well, if I had a couple of rocks on the base, it would look like they're going over something, and it would just show a little undulation. So
give it a bit of motion.
I've just realised, Panzer, I've missed an opportunity of doing a wobbly wheel, mate. Sorry, geez.
Ooh.
Does that count? Does a jaunty angle on the bogey count as a wobbly wheel? Because I've got.
If it's off centre, then it's a wobbly wheel.
Oh no, then I don't. Let's have a look. No, I haven't got any wobblies, Dave. I'm so sorry, mate.
Oh, well, never mind.
I'll do one on my next Ryfield one.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you'll need to get Panzer's instruction on how to do a wobbly wheel properly.
Are they up there with wobbly exhausts?
Yeah. Because Panzer is the king of wobbly wheels.
Absolutely. What else have we got to do on there? Oh, yeah, we got all of them bits to do. Got to mat it down as well, but I shall do that once I've got my gun decals on. Does need something, doesn't it? It's too clean at the moment. Fox says it seems the Revell box art builders have finally learned how to do edge highlight dry brushing. Before you know, they'll be doing all the other weathering, laugh out loud. Yeah, I think baby steps with them, mate, innit? I mean, yeah, all I'm saying is swap, dude. Yeah, the box art on that, shiny clothing. Have at it. Athol says, yes, Max, that's the same kit that Colin and Dave are considering, the car auto transporter 25th scale. Jeff says, thanks for the link. No worries, Jeff. Not a problem, mate. But yeah, it just gives you an idea. And if you're on scale, mates, hit us up as a mate and you'll be able to see me stash on there. And yeah, it's a good way of doing it. The whole scale mates thing is pretty epic. Yeah. Do like a bit of scale mates, Dave, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Can't beat a bit of scale, mate.
Takes a while initially to input your stash, don't get me wrong, but once you've done it, all I do whenever I get a kit now is I just go straight in, straight on Scalemates, kit number, bang, whoosh, it's on there.
I was going to do my paints as well, and then I looked at how many paints I got and thought,
I started doing me paints but lost the will to live. I sat here and thought paints and books, and I just put me books in the end because I thought, yeah, it's going to take me forever. James is in afternoon, Colin Dave, everyone in chat, Festa and Dave Bugs. Hello, James, how you doing? Look, James got a tank, look. Yeah, moving on. Everyone said hello to James. But yeah, I think today I've gone as far as I can on that. How are you looking, Dave? Are you happy with progress today, mate? You're getting where you want to be?
Very happy. I've got the wheels on. I've got wheelies on. I've got the tub in. I've got the bits and pieces inside the tub for the handbrake, gear stick, and steering column and wheel.
It's looking really good.
I know. Me purple peril is looking a bit more shiny.
Oh, shiny, Dave. Shiny.
Needs a little bit more work. I've done the bit on the car sides, or seat sides, but I need to do the back. But I shall do that with the airbrush.
Yeah.
And I'm just masking this up so that on the inside I can do a bit of the old Tamiya smoke.
Oh, you're good, you are. I'm impressed, mate.
I thought I would smoke the inside of the glass. And I
Absolutely.
think I might do the same on the old headlights.
Oh, if you lower it down a bit, Dave.
That's
there
better.
you go.
I just looked up and saw on the screen that I was miles away.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I might smoke those as well.
Yeah, because that's what a lot of the cars have now, and it is the smoke effect lighting. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work.
No,
You're enjoying that, though, aren't you?
I am. I do like a car build.
Yeah.
But I think with the amount of enthusiasm from everybody else in the chat about the group build, I am looking forward to getting started on that. I think that is going to be an awful lot of fun. I
think so. You know, again, judging by the feedback we've been getting, you know, folks seem to be quite chipper about doing it, don't they? So, yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
No, is that the time already?
It is, mate. I think we'll get ready to wrap up then, Dave. And you, mate?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, because you don't want to be sat too long.
I do me limit now, don't I? So, yeah.
Well, you need to get up and have a trundle and a wander.
Yeah, exactly. So, massive thanks for all of you for popping in. Sorry I didn't pre-advertise it. It's just I don't know till last minute at the moment whether I'm up for streaming, so I have to make a call each day. So, thanks for that. But once I start confirming I'm having a good day, I'll start pimping me streams more. But for all of those that have come in and joined us, massive thanks for your company.
Definitely. Thanks a lot.
We are mega happy that you seem enthusiastic about the group build idea. We've been toying with it, Dave, for a little while, haven't we, on and off?
Yeah, it's something we've spoken about on and off, and never really...
Yeah, we didn't know whether people would be up for it at first, but judging by how Fridays have gone with the Festa and Friends streams, you know, it's the Zoom guys and that, and the girls in there seem to be happy to participate. So, yeah, a group build, I think, is just another dynamic for it, isn't it?
Definitely.
So we'll leave you with that. I'll put some more details in the Zoom, in the chat, and I'll also put it in the members and patrons pages on my Patreon so you can see it. And it's open to all Zoom members, whether they're my patrons, Dave's patrons, Fox's patrons, or whatever. It's open to them all.
Definitely.
And we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Don't forget, folks, next week is the gallery show because it will be the first week of the month.
Yes.
So get your work in the gallery during the week, and we can sit next week and have a nice cup of tea and a chillaxed chat whilst we're pimping all your wares in the gallery. And I know PJ's got his Bugatti in there, Dave, so we've already got one git And he's put another couple of Git
yeah.
posts in there, so he's going to get some stick off me next week.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough.
So Gitty McGitface is going to be picked on mercilessly, mate. So tune in for that one, folks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
In the meantime, I'm going to love and leave you. Thanks for all your messages of support during my absence. It really does, humble dear old Festa. So thanks for all of that, folks. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care, folks. Stay safe.
Bye, everyone.
Share the love. Bye.
Bye.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best.